Coming to you live from an undisclosed location here in Waynesville, North Carolina. Hello, thank you everybody, and I'm sorry about the lighting. It can't really be helped. It's really bright outside, and I must keep the window open because I'm making a a kind of let's call it a boondocking rehearsal here in our friend's house. So I forgot to put up the chat. Forgive me today. I might be perhaps a little discombobulated. I like to have the chat there for you guys to see. Can you hear me okay? I was gonna use the MacBook's microphone because someone said last time that the. No, in any case, hello everybody. Hello Dylan, the RV DJ is here. Vicky Lime, Mike Nelligan, Michelle K. Hello there. I'm driving home. I was in Detroit and thought I was going to start at 6. Yeah, this is the thing, and that's why I'm starting a little early. We're going to a bluegrass concert after this, so so that's the reason why we're starting a little early. And again, I apologize about the light. It is really bright out there, and there's nothing I can do in here to make it look good. Yeah. So who's here? Good to see and hear you from Greetings Everyone. Well, that's a good name, Greetings Everyone. And is there anyone who wants to become a tax return filer? By the way, there's something with the sound here. I guess you guys can really hear a lot. I'm sorry. I just went down the wrong pipe. I'm sorry about that. Ooh. So yeah, that's the thing. We have a bluegrass. I don't know if it's bluegrass or just blues or country. And I know we're gonna experience some buffering here and there tonight. Like we just did. I know we're gonna experience some buffering here and there tonight because I'm too far from their house, from their Wi-Fi. I cannot hit their Wi-Fi, and I'm using Yahoo Internet, which works great. You know what I need for this cough? A good IPA. Give me a second here. Here we go. Today we're gonna have a Daycation IPA from Asheville, North Carolina, which is very close to where we are today. By the way, courtesy of luckily I have the drawer of mysteries here right next to me. Courtesy of Yahaira and Odalis. I met up with them a couple of days ago, and they gave me a couple of 6-packs of this stuff. So thank you. Cheers, everybody. Dylan Reynolds, are you going to Glacier National Park? That's still like at least 2 weeks away, so I don't know. Most likely, I will. If all goes well, I will. But if I sit back, the lighting is slightly better. Maybe I should do this. So I don't know. Brandon Stargell, our star from the previous live stream. Good evening, Traveling Robert. I don't have as good of a seat this week, but we'll have to do. Yeah, right. By the way, thank you for everything you did for me up there in Georgia, Cloudland Canyon. Of course, I never got to go to Black Rock Mountain. I decided to come here earlier, and yeah. I've had a great time. You know, it's always good to meet up with old friends, and Roberto and I, Bob and Sue, as I like to call them. That's why they are here in North Carolina. I mean, we've played together in the band for many years, and yeah, we got along great. And I was just with them there. You know, I came back. I went to a bunch of waterfalls today to continue with the theme of this trip. One of them actually called Skinny Dipping Falls. Um, Everyone was wearing a bathing suit, so don't worry. But yeah, that was right off the Blue Ridge Parkway, and I went to Sliding Rock Falls and Mirror. No, it's not Mirror. What's another word for mirror? Looking Glass Falls, very beautiful too. And yeah, okay, let me come up a little bit here to continue. Hi, the RV DJ, ID umpire Dave. Hi, Robert. Hope you are not ill. Be careful, please. No, I just a bit of saliva went down the wrong pipe. You know that happens from time to time when you are when you talk more. I guess I try to breathe and talk at the same time. Something, yeah. How far you plan to go this summer? I'm planning like a week or two at a time. If all goes well, in about a week, I plan to be in Missouri. Um, and then in 2 weeks, I plan to be in North Dakota, passing by the Mississippi River headwaters and a couple of places along the way, to be determined. Um, Got to go meet some friends. See you later, Chameleon and Georgia and Bignell Greening. And what happened here? New member, and new super chat. All right, Thomas O'Reilly, thank you so much for that super chat. Hello, Robert. My 2-year-old son loves your theme song, and his favorite part is whenever you sing the yeah part. Yeah, yeah, man. Let me see if I close this. It looks a little better, but then I'm gonna be hot. All right, Jim Foster, thank you so much for becoming a Chief Pelican Head. Thank you. I'm Mike Nelligan. Thank you for that super chat. I just am. I'm just at your episode 40, the end episode. What an excellent trip you did last year. That is so inspiring, and the whole trip was very well produced. Awesome trip in 2019, Robert. Well, thank you. I'm so glad you liked it. That was probably by far the top trip that ever done. I wonder if I lower the quality of my Logitech here, if it'll make a difference in the. Oh no, no! Don't do that. How do I go back? Hi. There you go. If you guys are seeing too much buffering, let me know. Darren will fix. Thank you so much for that super chat. Sorry I'm late. I was feeding my pelicans. Fly, pelican! No, you're not too late. I am the one early actually today. Because of that. I like the Dixieland music. Oh, it's frozen. I'm frozen. Hold on. Hold on, guys. The stream should improve dramatically in the next couple of minutes. It should improve. It turns out my inverter was off, so now I turn on my inverter, and my WeBoost should be working now. And yeah, I see. Yeah, it fixed it. Oh my gosh, we are that it's not a WeBoost, it's a King cell phone booster. By the way, thank you, King, for providing that with the new Winnebago. But yeah, this is the thing. What I've been doing, I've been keeping the inverter off because it'll there's too much parasitic electricity in here, so it will eat my battery within 48 hours, even less, 24 hours. And what I'm experimenting here at Bob and Sue's house, as I'm gonna call it, I'm experimenting boondocking. This is a dress rehearsal for boondocking. See how long I haven't asked them for water or electricity or anything. I want to see if I can boondock. The solar here, I have some trees, so the solar is not great. The battery went from like 45% to like 55% in the whole day, so that's not that great. And with everything off in here, so. But other than that, I'm running everything off that Blue Eddy device I reviewed a couple of months ago, and that's been lasting a long time. You have to make use of all the lithium battery devices that you have, and And definitely for my heavy use, I need four of those Lithionics batteries for sure. All right, let me read some of your comments here that I've been ignoring. Oh, Lucky Dog in the house. Goombas is here. Chris Hewer. Good evening, Robert from South Wales, UK. Safe. Oh, talking about UK. I Illy went by the PO box today, and this is what I've got, and this is really cool. Someone from the UK, actually from David and Marta from the UK, sent me this, and as soon as I get back to Miami, I'll get to wear it at Publix. It's a free My RV face mask. How cool is that? So thank you for sending that. I really appreciate it. Question: do you know that there is a hurricane that could hit Miami, Florida? Dylan Reynolds. Yes, I've been monitoring so far, and this is, I mean, it could turn for the worse. Um, but the apparently what that's the, first of all, the side that would hit Miami, if the forecast continues the way it is, will be the weak side of the hurricane, which is the west or southwest quadrant of that hurricane, which is usually the weaker side, because the hurricane is going up like this and like this. So the side where the wind goes back, that's usually the weaker side of the hurricane. And it looks like if it goes through the center of the cone, it's just gonna be offshore. So it's gonna be. I mean, we could lose power. Trees could fall, and if it's really bad, literally I'm a day and a half away. You know, I could be back the day after tomorrow, and and help with the recovery. Have the generator, all the resources here. We could make the Minitini 2 a lifeboat, if anything. Uh, but doesn't look like it's going to be that bad. But you never know. Let's hope. Let's hope for the best. Darren will fix. Thank you so much for becoming a Chief Pelican Head. Nolan Zilla. By the way, if I ignore your message, please copy and paste it again or something. You know, it's impossible for me to like read the whole chat. Nonzilla from Branson, Missouri. I highly recommend it. It's in the plan. It's kind of in the plan. Maybe not like the most touristy stuff, since I want to kind of stay away from larger crowds. But yeah, Walter Vlogs. Thank you so much for that super chat. Lucky you to escape Hurricane Isaias in Miami. No, but Ili's there, Mom is there, so I'm worried and I'm monitoring, and I think they're gonna be fine. So Jim Foster, 5 minutes with no buffering. Cheers for King Booster. Yeah, I didn't realize that the King Booster is connected to the inverter, and since I've had the inverter off to conserve battery. Actually, let me see how my battery is doing now, because it's really sunny out there. I should be getting some solar, but I'm sure I'm consuming a lot more than the solar. Okay, here you go. My battery is at 55%. I am consuming 9 amps right now, or about 100 watts. And the 9 amp hours is 125 amp hour battery. So 12, half of that. I have 6 hours at this rate of consumption, which is not. As soon as I is my arithmetic right? As soon as I finish the live stream, I have to remember to turn off that inverter, or ask Robert for a lifeline, a power line here. Alan Chitwood, thank you for that super chat. Alan Chitwood, of course. Jim, what about adding a battery bank in the bed of the pickup with a special cord to run from the truck to the trailer when needed? I could do that. I have 3 power banks here inside the trailer right now. That's what I'm using for the heavy consumption items, like the computer. You know, I have the computer with the USB hub, the second monitor, everything connected to that Blue 80, and that should last me 4 days. You know, and tomorrow I'm going to a full hookup campground, so At least I know that I can spend at least 3 nights boondocking, and I could spend more actually if I was like in Quartzsite, Arizona, very sunny days, and my consumption of the house battery is really bad, really low. Like only using like the water pump, and right now I'm having to use the fantastic no, it's a max air fan at full blast. I have both actually, because it's a little warm, but the air that comes in, since we are in the mountains, the air that comes in is very it's kind of cool, but it's 80 degrees out there. But it's not the same 80 degrees as in Miami. 80 degrees in Miami, I would like, woo, big sweating. Like, Bill Utah, thank you for that super chat. The trailer is hooked up and leaving tomorrow for Cor Darlene. Another point of adventure. That's in Idaho. I want to go there next time. How the new trailer working out? It's working out great so far. I've been living here for almost 2 weeks now. And let me tell you, this yeah, it's working out. The only thing missing is Ely. Really, it's yeah. And I was gonna say something else, but uh, Joshua Akay, where are you at? The reason I'm asking is there's a tropical storm warning. Yeah, I know. I hit the tropical storm. I'm monitoring. It's a category 1 that's what they're predicting as it makes a landfall, or may not even make landfall. And it doesn't look, from my experience and what I see, that it's going to be a big event, but you never know. I mean, you're going to get some flooding in the coastlines in Miami Beach, Coconut Grove, everything along the coast that is low lying, and everything is low lying in South Florida because of the storm surge. And more than anything, actually. Joe Core, thank you so much for that super chat. And Brandon Stargell, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. And no thanks necessary. It was a privilege to get a glimpse inside Minitini 2 and to get to know you better. Hopefully we can get you in another Georgia State Park in fall. Absolutely, man. I love Georgia, and I wish I could get better lighting here, guys, but it's really not. Oh, man, there. That's a little better. All right, I can endure the heat a little bit if it's gonna look better for you guys. Hey, Jem, we'll catch the rest later. Must get back outside to finish a project before it gets dark. Hey, by the way, you did do karaoke again at the campground, but I failed to record it. So yeah, that was that night with Dale and. And what's his name? Oh, my brain is fried, guys. Was it Jorge? Yeah, all you guys there. From Laughlin, Nevada, cool town. Timothy Johnson. Hello, California. From I'm Alive. Best video Robert did on Coast. Thank you. And Mike Worley from Arkansas. And what type of mask do you wear when out and about? I have this very fashionable black surgical mask. There you go. That's that's what I wear when I'm outside, and unable to social distance. I plan to add a freshwater tank to our truck. Even with the large trailer tanks, I want to make sure I can do regular showers on the road. I think my tanks are not bad, actually. Ramona Bailey, thank you so much for that for becoming a chief pelican head. Let me show you, and if I can show you, if you can see it. My fresh is still 2/3 full. My gray is still 1/3 full. Yeah, my black is 1/3 full. So, in theory, I'm not even halfway my potential boondocking time here. Right now, the Achilles heel. We're not supposed to say Achilles heel anymore. I heard that somewhere. But in any case, the weak point would be the battery. It's lithium. It's wonderful, but it's just one. It's 125 amp hours. If I had a little more than that, I would be a slightly happier camper. But it's it was free. So I'm happy with what I have. It's much better than what I have had in Minitini one. But now I know that what I really need whenever I uh, get the next camper, I have to make sure that I have at least two batteries. Four would be even better, especially these lithium batteries that they don't weigh a whole lot. And Mike M, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you for your great videos. Thank you, I appreciate it. Julio, that I know it started with a J. Thank you, Jim. Julio, CLT friends and ours, yeah. Unfortunately, the CLT couldn't make it to the karaoke. That would have been epic. Um, um, I'm alive. Yeah, wonderful environment. Oh, I forgot to drink my beer. No, Dylan, this is the biggest city I'll probably visit in a while. I might hit the outskirts of Iowa City or Des Moines, just but the outskirts. I'm not gonna go into the city or do any museums or anything like that. Even if I wear a mask, it's I just don't want to do it. Brandon Stargell, I know most of you know this already, but Robert makes keeping up with this chat look so easy. I sat and watched him since I couldn't use the bandwidth. If he misses your comment, questions, try again. Yeah, man. You know how it is. I try, and then if I elaborate on any of the questions or I start rambling like I do sometimes, yeah, it's um, Saludos, Robert. How would you rate old Kia Forte vehicle? What engine did it have? 3.3 or 3.8? No, it had a 2.5 V6, and I would rate it as barely barely adequate in flat terrain, going slow. And by barely adequate, with all the help you can get. It got us to many places, and I'm not complaining. It's best car I ever had. But yeah, I was taxing a little bit. So in a car like that, you have to keep your distance with the guy in front of you even more than normal, and you have to drive conservative, which is what I do. What I did. Quantran, why they mount the TV at that location? Actually, that's like the best location possible, because Ili and I can sit on the other side of the dinette. I'm in the dinette right here on the other side of the dinette, and we've done it. We sit next to each other, we cuddle up, and we watch Netflix on the TV. It works great. Darren, well fixed. Because of you, I have gotten my first RV, and I'm looking forward to the new adventures. Thank you, congratulations, Darren, will fix, and hope you have great stories from the road. Bull 142, will you do a video about what you can power and for what length of time with the Blue Yeti? I think I spoke about the Blue Yeti already. The Blue Yeti is almost like two standard lithium batteries, like two lithionics, or whatever name, brand name, Battleborn Lithionics. There's another brand that the names the name escapes me right now. It's about two of them. It's almost 200 amp hours, and it had this. I have the old Blue Yeti. They have a new one now that they were gonna send me, and they never sent. I mean, we're working on it, but it has a 1,000 amp watt inverter, which is adequate for the computer, which is what I'm using it for. I'm using it for the computer and my audio interface and my USB hub. Everything to make the computer feel like I'm connected at home to full hookups. Mark Armstrong, thank you so much for that super chat. My Mavic Air 2 returned from DJI, different serial number, so that's a refurbished, not a repaired original drone. There you go. I haven't flown mine much since I've been in places where I don't really wanna be flying it. I'm gonna be in the Smoky Mountains National Park for a couple of days now. Here in North Carolina, you have to, even if you're not close to an airport, in theory, you have to notify the government, I guess. And besides, I don't want to fly here from Roberto's property. I don't want to reveal the exact location and that kind of thing. Thank you, CLT, for that super chat. Thanks for all you do, Robert. Thank you guys. Thank you guys, because if you guys didn't watch, and I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to be here. And I have some great things to show you on this trip. Mostly waterfalls, to be honest. But yeah, it's I've got some good stuff. Not, I don't have. At the beginning I had a couple of cooking shows. I haven't cooked in like 2 days because with the Gomez here, with my friends, we've been going out to eat in town. And by the way, the Sweet Onion. We went to the Sweet Onion last night. That place is amazing. If you are in Waynesville, no, they didn't give me anything free. It's just I liked it. I liked it a lot. And Bull 142. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you, appreciate it. And then the vintage RVer. Thank you for that super chat. Decided to start the weekend early. So did I. Glad to see you again. Thank you. And Mendel, I'm thinking hard about getting an RV. Thank you for that super chat. By the way, cheers. I'm thinking hard about getting an RV. Got to convince my wife. Wish me luck. Good luck. Good luck. And I would rent one first, you know. But Kathy Higgins, thank you so much for that super chat. Robert, thank you for all your travel videos and your music. I watch it every morning. Love your music. Thank you so much. And let me just out of curiosity, and actually, let me reduce the size of the chat here so I can see how many of you are watching. 419 watching. All right. Waynesville. Yes, we are in the Waynesville area. By the way, beautiful. Beautiful town or city, or it's actually a small city, I suppose, but beautiful area. Today I took the 276 south, which goes to the Blue Ridge Parkway, and that's where I saw most of my the waterfalls that I did. But the ride from here on the 276 US 276 south it's amazing. Current travels, you secured the house for Isaias. Fingers crossed. Yeah, the house is secured. The house is secured, and I'm pretty sure Isaias is gonna be like what we used to call un viento platanero, which I have no idea how to translate that into English, but it's like a plantain wind, and they called it like that because it was the kind of wind that would fall down, the plantain or the banana trees, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna be a devastating event, at least not in South Florida. But I'm a day and a half away. If anything happens, I can be there. I'm gonna be monitoring, and I could always go back real quick to support the family. I have the Google Home device, and I guess it just woke up and thinks I'm talking to it. Steven Kovacs, thank you so much for that super sticker. Superman, yay, I guess, yes. Mariposa Papillon, having a great time listening to you, Robert, and reading all your supportive comments. I can't wait until I can afford to join you with a super chat. No worries. Thank you for being here. And hey, Red Jaguar 100 is in the house. Richard DiBernardo, thank you for that super chat. Hi Robert, love your videos. I don't have an RV, but I did an I-70 trip from Utah and Colorado in my car 5 years ago. It was amazing. That I-70 view crossing the Rockies as you hit Vail and all these places, after you go through the Continental Divide, and then I forget the name, the gorge. It's something Springs. Hey Robert, you're of all the things I've lost, it is my mind I miss the most. John Klein, thank you for that super sticker. Thank you. And Seamist for my RV, thank you for that super sticker. Thank you. And Mike Naligan, thank you for becoming a Chief Pelican Head. And Question: Are you going to visit Black Flies National Park in the Northeast? I don't like black flies, man. I don't know. I'm not thinking about the Northeast yet, but because I don't think I'm gonna be going to the Northeast. The way things are going. Goombas, thank you for that super chat. Robert, thank you for Sunday's video. We made shrimp nachos and booked a Turtle Beach RV in Siesta Key. Oh my gosh, Alan. Oh, by the way, before I in Siesta Key, I want to go there. Enjoy one of the best beaches in Florida, if not the best, and have a great time. And thank you, and Alan Cheatwood, thank you so much for that super chat. Yeah, I was singing with Robert last night until not until late, but we were jamming on the guitar and the piano, and he had the bongos and the cajon, and it was yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you, Alan, for that super chat for your gas and IPA traveling, Robert. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. And yeah, Glenwood Canyon. Thank you very much. I know it was something Canyon. Glenwood Springs is the name of the town. Glenwood Springs and then Glenwood Canyon. That part is beautiful because that's kind of like the transition between the snow-capped peaks of the Rockies into those that's when you start seeing the sandstone formations of the West. That's the beginning of the West, and it's a really cool place to visit. And you have the raging Colorado River right next to you. I mean, if that's one of those drives that everybody should do at least once in their life. I-70 from Denver to Grand Junction, let's say. Someone always seems to give Robert the thumbs down. YouTube looks at thumbs down as activity too. We prefer thumbs up though. Yeah, I guess I'm not everybody's cup of tea. What can I do? You know. Alan Shidwell, we're making Robert into a beer snob. Yeah, what are you drinking, Michelle K? I'm drinking a Daycation IPA from Asheville, which is like really close to here. I'm not going to Asheville because I've been there before, and I have to pick my bottles. And even today I wanted to see so much that we couldn't even have lunch here, and people sometimes wonder why I lose weight whenever I travel, and I forget to eat. I wanted to hit as many waterfalls as I could. Steven Fisher, hello from Colorado Springs, a place that I want to visit at some point. Hi, Robert. Is Florida Keys stores open? Jackie, I believe the Florida Keys are open. I haven't heard anything otherwise. Hey, Yahaira Marchetti, thanks for coming to see us in the campgrounds, and thank you for the beer, Yahaira Anodalis. Thank you so much. Mary Callan, I'm doing the Hanging Lake Trail. I want to do that. When we went there back in 2014, that was the last year we traveled not having an RV. We traveled with the rental, if you guys recall. I wanted to do the Hanging Lake, but I don't think they have RV parking, and that was besides time constraints, that was the one thing that deterred us from doing that. But let us know how it goes, because I really want to do that Hanging Lake trail in Glenwood Springs. Looks beautiful. Malcolm Johnston, cough cough. Oh my God, COVID. What? And as my son's first word, please don't sing. Huh? When are you planning to do your next concert? At some time when I get back to Miami. Last night, Robert and I, we did a little bit of a, jam session, let's call it. It was not a concert, but it was a lot of fun. I grabbed the guitar, and then I grabbed the keyboards, and he and Sud, he had this instrument that is called a cajon, which is like a wooden box. They call it a cajon. It sounds kind of like a bongo. He said that his wife Sue, she wanted to get a cajon too. So they're gonna do a duet called "The Two Cajones." I don't know. I'm not making this stuff up. The Two Cajones. Anyways, never mind. We're a family show here. You got to make those masita de puerco. I know. And Robert Powell, I'm drinking a blue blushing padre from Founders Brewing, extremely limited moonshine series. Oh man, I wish I could taste that. And how are the crowds on the trails that you've been on? Are people wearing masks? For the most part, they are. I'd say about half of the people wear masks the whole time. You know, you get both extremes: the ones that wear them all the time, like even if there's no one around, and then the ones that don't wear them at all and they don't care. Um, you know, I have it handy when I see the crowd. I just put it on. You know, if I'm in the middle of a trail by myself, you know, especially if it's a strenuous trail, you know, I'm gonna. Um, but yeah, the most the most crowded one that I found today was Skinny Dip Falls. That's on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and am I buffering? Nasia Rashid has that buffering symbol. I don't know, but that one was crowded. Bunch of young people, you know, there, you know, and everybody mingling. That was the only one that was really like. They have the sliding rock, but in the sliding rock, they have a lot of rules. You have to pay to go in. So they did have the rule that you had to wear the mask unless you were actually on the inside the water. So there you go. That's my mask report from North Carolina, from the North Carolina trails. Come back to Detroit from Michelle K. We'll buy you dinner and some founders. I don't know if I'm going to Detroit on this particular trip, but I definitely want to go back to Detroit because I want to do the rest of the Henry Ford Museum, as you know, and explore the city a little bit. It seems like a pretty cool city. As I said, it has that. Some areas have like that Gotham City look, or like, I don't know. There are some buildings there that are like really cool. Art Deco. Hey Robert, love the videos. What do you think you'll get to Maryland, DC, and Virginia area again? I don't know yet. I don't know with the current situation. I don't want to do any of those highly populated areas. I'm heading to Missouri and Iowa and parts of Minnesota, maybe even Wisconsin, and then North and South Dakota. That's the idea. Your name here. I like that. Thank you so much for that super chat. Safe travels. God bless. Thank you so much. Did you record the jam? Is the question. Please say yes. I think Sue, she did a little bit with her phone, and she's gonna send me a copy of that because some of it was quite funny actually. Um, Madeline Medina Nunez. Hey Robert, we love watching you and finally are able to catch you live. We are here watching you. Can you please shout out to my 11-year-old Madison? She loves watching you. Hello Madison. Hello, how are ya? RVR TV. I would love to meet RVR TV, Dylan. And are you going to camp next to the cactus? You turn on the booster extender. Ah, what? Oh, that's Jim. Oh, hold on. In Quartzsite in 2021, I'm thinking of not going to skate and watch this time around. Maybe going to what's it called? Black Rock, something Rock, Rock Mount. I don't know. I forget the name. But some of the other areas, some of the other BLM. There's like 4 BLM areas around Quartzsite. So that's the plan. 365 Media, thank you so much for that super chat from the UK, and would like to know, have you visited UK? We visited once. There's a video about London and Paris, and there's one about just the London portion, which includes a day trip to Stonehenge. We did Bath, Stonehenge, and the Windsor Castle. That was a little rushed, but it was very good. it was like a preview of everything the that area has to offer. So I would love to spend a couple of weeks in the UK in general, and go up to Scotland, Ireland, or yeah, the whole islands area, Isle of Man, maybe even. In all your travels, what are some of your favorite IPAs? Oh, I get that question a lot. I don't know. I like a lot of them. I like um, Funky Buddha. It depends on my mood too. Actually, out of the mass-produced ones that you can buy everywhere, my favorite would be Dogfish Head 90-minute IPA. Out of the ones that I can get at Publix in Miami whenever I want, that's the one. Okay, new watcher, great videos. Thank you so much, Gary Martin, and welcome to the Pelican Head family. And I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you being here. And Theodore John Triantafillis just discovered you a few days ago. Loving the east to west travel. So much fun. Thank you so much. And welcome also you to the Pelican Head Club. Are you going to Asheville? And no, I'm not going to Asheville. I've been there. I was there about 2 years ago. We did Asheville. Briefly, of course. We didn't see everything. I want to see that pinball museum they have, actually. But we're not going to do it this time around. Oh, what happened to Mariposa Papillon? But I will go back. I will go back to Asheville at some point. That just not on this trip because, as I said, this is the most city life I'm going to do, and mainly because I wanted to visit my friends Robert and Sue here in Waynesville, and we've been spending some time together, and we've gone out twice already, and we had this. That's why in 15 minutes I have to end the chat. By the way, because we're going to a bluegrass concert. It's not a concert. It's like this place, and they have a live band and drinks and stuff like that, and it's outdoors. And apparently, all the tables are 6 feet separated. So it's safe and all that. So. Carolyn Jamerson, first time seeing you live. Awesome, love your videos. Thank you so much, and welcome to the live streams. We do this every Friday usually at 6 p.m. Eastern. Today we are a little early, as I said, because by 6 p.m. Let me open the window because I'm just wanna wait for their sign going like that. Hey, Robert, and I'm sorry if I look like half super white and like pale. And I forgot how to. I'm sure there's a way to fix it in post or in pre. Actually, make sure lower the exposure of the camera. But we still have like 10 minutes, so I'm gonna close it down until the time arrives. Thank you for the announcement, Mr. CLT. Art Deco Guardian Building and Fisher Building in Detroit are most. They're beautiful. As you saw in the video, I just drove around in the city with a trailer in tow, and definitely. And thank you, Nasir Rashid and Sander Schrapp. You are the best. Robert, greetings from Utrecht, the Netherlands. All right, Dutch people in the house. Thank you so much for being here from the Netherlands. I want to go back. The try Stone IPA. I've had it. I've had Stone IPA. I like it a lot too. I said, there's so many IPAs that is really, really hard to pick a favorite, and that's what it is. And Roderick Tianco from San Ramon, California. All right. Daniel Crutchfield, do you ever come around the Tennessee area, Robert? In fact, I'm gonna drive through Tennessee in a couple of days. I don't think I'm gonna stay in Tennessee. I've been to Nashville. I've been to the Tennessee side of the Smoky Mountains, kind of. I might do Cades Cove and that kind of thing, but no, I'm gonna save Tennessee. Going back to Tennessee because I've been there and I love the state and the nicest people around. I really like Tennesseans. Is that how you say it? But I want to explore Missouri a little bit. The only thing I've seen in Missouri is St. Louis. and that's like going to Miami and saying you saw Florida. No, not really, right? So I want to see a little bit of Missouri, and I've taken actually is Geezer at the Wheel. He has a YouTube channel. I'm a friend of his on Facebook, and he's been posting some of the campgrounds that he's been staying at in Missouri, and I'm kind of following his footsteps. Besides some other recommendations that I got on the email. 506 watching. All right. Yusbel Rojas, hey Robert, hello from Miami. Say hello to my girlfriend Angela, please. Hey Angela, cheers. North Carolina just got a weather warning sometime soon. Hurricane Isaias is supposed to hit the coastal region from here. Yeah, the coast is gonna get hit, and probably not. I don't think it's gonna be catastrophic wind damage or flood-like rain because it's the dry, weak side of the hurricane. But they're gonna get a lot of storm surge, that's for sure. Young Dave, the Asheville Pinball Museum is kind of small, but it has a nice selection of machines and some great pop culture decorations. The Basilica of St. Lawrence, right around the corner, is really worth a visit. Yeah, we saw it from the outside. We never got inside, but definitely I wanna go. Hey, Volcano Time Lapse from Kentucky. Hello there. I watched a few weeks ago. Your videos are amazing. Thank you so much, Nasia Rahib. Mariposa Papillon, enjoy the bluegrass concert this evening. Robert, it sounds awesome. Ten cuidado. Buenas tardes. Yes, I'll be careful and happy because I love that bluegrass music. You have no idea. I love all that acoustic country music. You know, if it has a fiddle and a banjo, and I would love to learn how to play the banjo. I probably won't because I won't dedicate enough time to it. But I like that. I like the banjo. Elliot L, thank you so much for that super chat. I wish I could give more. You've been a true inspiration. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. And you know, it's every super chat. It's we are all Pelican heads here that enjoy watching Travel and Robert. If you want a special Pelican head icon after your name, click the join button below. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Sue. And yeah, that list of members of Chief Pelican heads of the channel it's been growing, and I had to be on top of it because YouTube doesn't notify me about those who opt for the executive producer level, so sometimes I forget to put them in the credits. Your subscribers number should be a lot higher. You know, I'm happy with 140,000, but yeah, that's what we used to say when I had like 30 or 40. But I'm super happy with 140,000. If we get to half a million, I'll be thrilled beyond you know, anything imaginable. Watching from Delhi City, California. Hello there, California, and so excited my name got mentioned. Yeah, sometimes I like right now the chat is kind of slow, so I can get to a lot of people, and then all of a sudden it's gonna go like vroom, 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 like Gabriel Luna. Hola Robert, how are you from Northport, Florida? Northport, Florida. That's a cool town. That's next to actually very close to Miaka River State Park. Yeah, Lisa, Irma was a bad one, especially in the Florida Keys. Mi Angel or My Angel 02. Hi Robert from Miami. Wish to meet you in person one day as soon as this COVID thing ends, and it's gotta end at some point. One can only hope, right? We're gonna do a Miami meetup, and we're gonna start doing. I think 2021 is gonna be the year of the meetups. We're gonna do one every month at least. Thank you, Red Jaguar. And we've got 10 minutes. 10 minutes to the floor. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Bermuda Cajun. Hey, Robert, we watch your videos and channels all the time. My kids constantly sing driving to the west and free my RV every day. Can you please give Caleb and Skyler a shout out? Thanks. Hey, Kaylor and Skylab. No, Caleb and Skyler. Hello there, and happy travels. And your Dankis Garcia. Thank you so much for that super sticker. Thank you, I really appreciate it. And you got a maraca? Let me go get Roberto's maraca. Are they waving to me? No, not yet. I should get like my wallet. And I'm not even gonna take the cameras. I'm just gonna take the new iPhone. I think for things like this, like dinners where I wanna be like kind of carefree, that new iPhone. I mean, I haven't dropped it into the timeline yet and edited video from the new iPhone 11 Pro 11 Pro Max, but the video looks amazing, and I've taken some of those super slow-mo videos of the waterfalls, and the Samsung cannot hold a candle to those videos. I still like Android as an operating system better. I like the way it works, the way it lets you do stuff and doesn't complain as much as iOS. But the iPhone, for the camera and the general hardware quality, certain things here and there, it's really great. And that's what we're using to stream. We're using to stream the Yahoo Mobile Unlimited, and it's as soon as I put that, I mean, we are using only 2.6K more or less. That's like the maximum. We've been using 2.7. And the Yahoo Mobile has they throttle your users to 5K, which is perfect because I'm never used 5K to upload. Daniel Ramirez, no, Ramirez. Hello, Robert. Daniel Ruiz, thank you so much for that super chat. Daniel Ruiz from Sacramento, California. Good tour on Highway 49, Gold Rush Highway, Plymouth. Has a good RV park. 30 wineries nearby. All right. Well, let me finish my beer because we're gonna start wrapping this up very soon. Aaron Gitzel, hello. I'm new here. What are the rules? Common sense. Be nice to each other. No politics. No profanity, please. No profanity. This is generally speaking, a family-friendly show. Sometimes I would say some off-color comments, but it's very far in between. That's basically it. Oh man. Lantuseta or Setas? Lantuseta? Seto? Greetings from Finland, Robert. How are you? I'm doing great. Finland, lovely country, man. Can't wait to go back. And Kitos for being here. And Kippis, my 2 words in Finnish, or Suomi. Those are the most important words, right? Active Dreamer 1, thank you so much for that super chat. Really appreciate it. Hey, from Belgium, drink one on me. Almost bought a trailer. Heimer Exis I474. Stop kidding. At 16,000, bidding after 16,000 euro. They have offered another 9,000 euro more. Too much for my pocket. Well, Jackie Trujillo, hi Robert, how are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm here hanging out with my friends, the Gomez, and you've seen him. If you've seen all my videos from Munchies, he's the gentleman right next to me in most of them. So, Peter Chung, Robert, when you were towing with your old Kia, did you have a tow package? Transmission cooler? Did you ever have a problem with the heating? I don't know if it was the transmission or the engine. The temperature gauge would go up whenever I was going uphill. But the only modification I did was the brake controller. I don't think that Kia came with the hitch, pre-built. So I guess it had a tow package, but I don't think it had a transmission cooler. I don't think it did. We're all fans of Traveling Robert. Try to keep the chat PG and not post controversial comments. Yeah, that's basically exactly what I was saying. Yes, Sue, and sometimes it doesn't always happen in the Facebook group, but I try to delete or limit comments as much as I can. Just be nice to each other. That's all I ask. And if you disagree, well, just agree to disagree, like we used to say. Robert, are you coming back to Michigan this time? You're passed up many waterfalls in the UP. Maybe on the way back. If on the way back, I might do that. I don't know. Enjoy the festival, Robert. Thank you, the RV DJ. And it's not a festival tonight. I believe it's just like we're going to this place. It's a bar that has like an outdoor sitting area with a band. I don't really know. I mean, Robert had told me, Roberto, my friend here, had told me great things about it. They go often apparently, and in fact, I was actually thinking of leaving today to the Smoky Mountains, and I decided to spend one more day just so I could go. So. Robert, what's your favorite meal and wine? As for wine, I prefer a good red blend, perhaps like a Bordeaux blend, a Malbec. I like Malbec a lot, and I'm always good with a good steak. By the way, last night I had some short ribs at this place, the sweet onion. That stuff was amazing. The right amount of marbling and the flavor, it was amazing. Very good. All right, everybody. I'm sorry I'm not gonna be able to get to all your comments. Thank you, Starry-Eyed Earthman, Cocoa, Florida, where you can watch the rocket launches, and Alan, is your transmission cooler integrated with your AC condenser like my Silverado? I have no idea. All I know is that it works, and the Colorado has never overheated. I mean, when I was going up to Mount Whitney, Whitney Portal is like the tallest mountain in the lower 48, and it was 100 degrees in the valley, and I was going up here like this. Yeah, the gauge, started nudging up a little bit, but yeah, nothing too bad. Yeah, Jaira Marchetti, last super chat of the night. Thank you so much for that super chat. Robertico, we wait for you in Tampa to play tambora and charraca. It sounds like a plan. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I don't want to keep my friends waiting here, as they probably are already. I really appreciate all you guys do for me. I really appreciate that you choose to spend your Friday afternoons or evenings. Yeah, I see Sue coming out. So that's it. Until next Friday, from somewhere probably in Missouri. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm riding in my RV wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV. Good night, everybody. See you next Friday. Have a great weekend.